Hello everyone, welcome back to Faerun and the adventures of Arella the Sorceress, Baldur's Gate 3. So, last time we played, we made it to the Druid Grove, helped some of the Tiefling kids out, and we also discovered that there was we um, broke a goblin prisoner out of jail. Um, you know, so we have a buy-in into the goblin camp when we need to. Um, but today, first we're going to swing by Nettie. Um, then we're going to leave the grove and head north to the Risen Road. Because there we will find the Advocatus Diaboli, aka Karlak. But let's go ahead and head out. I kind of forgot where we were. Shut up. Oh, thank you, Will. See, we got our rogue, we got our healer, and 2 magic users. Let's get Will instead.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
So how does the Blade of Frontiers end up chasing a devil in the hells?
Karlak's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it, and she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Ariel's own, chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlak might be taking, the damage she might be doing.
Who is this source of yours?
A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
Powerful friend, Like a warlock patron, perhaps?
You are a warlock. You know about bound souls and frozen tongues. I can only leave the rest to your imagination. Suffice to say, I hunt monsters, devils included, and I will do what I can to quench the coast of their flames.
I noticed your stone eye. Did you lose it in battle?
A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Something's off about it.
Tiny grooves spider across the eye's surface. It resembles a sending stone used to confer with distant contacts.
Isn't your eye a sending stone?
Sending stone? Nothing so special, I assure you.
His breathing quickens, his jaw tenses. Will is keeping something from you. A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
You know what?
Gladly. Anything more we should discuss?
How'd you become the Blade of Frontiers?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse blared into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
boy, that could be finer than saving a life. Must have felt proud.
Proud? No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded.
And before that? Oh, shit.
Baldur's Gate, born and raised. The only son of a single father. He wanted one life for me. I chose another. We haven't spoken since I left the city. A classic drama. A staunch father and his rebellious son. Better heard from the bard's lips than mine.
Oh,
I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in.
Gil could do with the rest.
Ready and willing.
Oh, level up. Okay. Okay, so Will gets health to 45. Dark Lens unlock. Gain Dispel. And a new feat. Okay, so let's spell one. Fireball's always a good one to have. I guess Warcaster would be a good one for him.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Alright. Let's see here. What buffs do I have? Not many. Okay. That's fine. Alright, yeah, that's right. We're in the underground passage. Alright, let's make it back to the Druid camp. And we'll find Nettie. And then we'll be off. Hello, Starscream. Welcome to Strum. The Demon Lord of the Roscreed is here. Are you referring to me or you? Because you just beat Zero. You're the Demon Lord of the Round Table.
It's my job too. The druids don't care about us. No one.
Demon Lord of the Round Table there, buddy.
Come, Silver. Stay close.
Just
How
making sure
delicious.
that's something.
Let's keep to
I'm
the shop.
pretty sure I've already got this, but I want to make sure I do. No, I don't. Okay. Hello, Floof. I'm not killing Silver.
Quiet, quiet.
Of the PS2 games, I like Zero the best. Marks crisscrossing the page don't look scribed so much as slashed. Kalga, Swamp Docks, Tree, Meet Me, Alone, Olodin. It's like, kill the wolf. I mean, hi! My bad, that was autocorrect. Uh-huh. Sure, Floof, whatever you say. I completely believe you. Roll deception at disadvantage.
No time to rest.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Is there anything I can do to help?
A moment.
This medicatrix.
Where'd you get the Pokeball?
There.
No.
It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
Healing. Looks like I came to the right person.
I do what I can.
Insert
For
distraction.
most folks, that's enough. Come here.
I
Let's
mean,
have
it
a look at
worked.
you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
Well, more than tired. Something crawled into my eye.
Crawled in? Some sort of bug? Or... Wait, did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare? All slime, teeth, and tentacles.
You know him? Can you help me?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
Also, we're gonna grab a picture of Floof's divinity waifu here. Lose.
Head on in.
Look like a tadpole from my wildest. God damn it, Floof.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Well, I'm kind of hoping for a less grave cure.
I'll do the best I can. I'm no Master Halcyon, mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options. All right. Let's see what we can do.
What's the stick?
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
It might. What aren't you telling me?
I'm telling you everything you need to know. Believe me on that. I want to help you, but I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you?
Well, I can merge my mind with anyone else that's infected.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halcyon was desperate to find where all this was happening.
Oh, on a mind flayer ship. I was captured and infected.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halcyon was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I thought you could cure me. What about that branch of yours?
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
Sure, why not?
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on.
Open the door.
Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
She thinks I'm normal. Thank you. You must learn something from studying them.
For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
So you think it's only a matter of time?
Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
You think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Alright, I'll find him.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Alright.
Step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Wyvern poison. Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
Better a quick draft than ceremorphosis, nonetheless.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Yoink.
All's well that ends.
Alright,
Not
so
as bad as it could have.
we've learned that there's no cure for us here. But that Halsin's been captured by the Gobos. Which means he's currently out of reach. There's also nothing really left for us to do here. So it's time to head out. So we're gonna go leave the grove. Then we're gonna turn here. I'll investigate the stuff down here, head up this way, and eventually meet around here. Port. So what dye did I use? think it's just the normal one that I do. Jet black and azure, whatever. Yeah, well.
Defender of the people.
Like your packed weapon there. You don't got any buffs for yourself. That's
All right. What now?
You know what I really miss about Baldur's Gate? The food. Freshest fish I've ever had.
I don't care for fish. Red meat, now, that's a different matter. Rare as can be. Dripping.
That's creepy.
Well, unless we find a cure, you won't have any teeth to chew it with soon enough.
I almost forgot, since we're here, we might as well see if we can meet someone who's got an interest in our problem. There he is.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning.
I do like the character of Raphael.
What would suit the occasion?
In game, I hate his guts,
The
but
words to
it's a good kind of
lullaby,
hate
perhaps.
because he's well
The
written.
mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the
He's
cat.
the villain you love to hate.
Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
Uh-huh. At my service. Okay. Am I talking to the mouse or the cat?
Neither. The fox, rather. Hiding, in a word. A silent observer, about to break the silence. Of course, what I have to say merits some privacy, as well as some more, let's call it, refinement. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come. There, middle of somewhere.
Could you be more specific than somewhere?
The house of hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
Alright, well, never say no to free food.
Not easily rattled, I see. Good.
And the
Makes
dean's
the
like,
next
good.
part
Now
that
roll
much
Constitution.
more
God damn it!
straightforward. What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do.
I was gonna say
Am
an
I
angel.
a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
He's actually right. Is he a friend? Potentially, if you make a deal with him. An adversary? Conceivably, if you don't make a deal with him. But he's certainly a savior because, as we'll find out later, he has the key to getting exactly what we need. Alright, so why would you help me?
Because my compassion is boundless. I stride among the needy, giving comfort where I can.
Does everyone buy that bullshit?
And you're in dire need. One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all like that.
You're mad if I think I'll make a deal with the devil.
And what is madness but a denial of reality? Still, I have a feeling you'll change your mind before it's changed for you. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
Take me back. After that, I never want to see you again.
By all means, bite the hand that feeds you while you still have teeth. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Well, that was a thing. Yeah, Raphael is a very well-written villain in this game. And I like the different ways you can deal with him. You can either play his game and he comes out a magnificent bastard if you do. Or you can try to beat him at his own game. And if you do that way, he basically gets a Disney villain song, and it's fucking great.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth.
Guidance? Well, shit.
The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. Is gold so precious to spiders? Pincers pierce your flesh. Their chitters become giggles. The intruder is punished.
Alright, Asterion.
Keep your distance, darling.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag, enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth.
Thank you, Asterion. Dude, you like beat that by double.
The spiders scatter, and you stash the bag. Something clinks among the coins.
I've got a long
Alright,
road
well.
ahead. People up ahead. Something's wrong.
Stop. You're a true soul.
What's a
you
true
can't
soul?
die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
His wounds look deep. I might be able to help. Roll medicine. There we go. Oh, now I get the 4.
He's hurt badly. An owlbear got him deep. If there's anything you can do.
I'm watching you.
The injured
Bite
man
me.
locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head.
Hold his stare.
Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. She is a true soul. Mind her. She will... She...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
I think he did.
He's with the Absolute now. You're
Whatever the fuck that is.
a true soul.
I'm a what?
Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
Why are you out here? The wilderness is dangerous.
We know that all too well, ma'am, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives, survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here.
Fugitives. Tell me more.
We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
Really? Well, I'm a survivor of that crash. Looks like you found me.
You! Brenna! Kill her!
And that's how the fight started. Alright. Let's see here.
With finesse.
Well, so much for peace.
Bam! Okay. I don't have any supply. Oh.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Ew. Popcorn. Just put it in my bag.
Abandon their hosts as soon as they need to. Vile parasites.
All the more reason to rid ourselves of our own uninvited guests.
Shadow Heart. You hold those. And these.
Have you wondered what people will say, Will, when they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster?
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
I've always had a soft spot for the confident ones. They always
Out there, tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
All right. Head down this way because there's loot. Come on. Okay, damn it.
Look at that. Unlikely place for a shrine.
Saluna
There's
statue.
magic keeping this
In a
chest sealed.
stinking cave.
I can feel its aura.
Hardly a place of honor.
Well, let's get that. Can't open the chest yet. A dusty volume that speaks of the conflict between the sibling goddesses Saluna and Shar. After Saluna ignited the sun and brought life-sustaining light and warmth to the universe. Technically, I don't need these, but I can sell them. Alright.
That might be worth a look.
A prayer dedicated to Saluna, imploring all to accept the Moon Maiden's blessings and share her bounty.
Just an old prayer.
An ancient tome detailing how Saluna came into being along with her sister. The silver, radiant Saluna and the dark, alluring Shar complemented each other and brought an orderly distinction between light and dark in the universe. Alright, well, let's go ahead and say the prayer.
Chest unlocked. My prayers are answered.
Let's open the chest.
You should leave it. Or even destroy it if possible.
But why?
This rubbish is an offering to Saluna. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Could be cursed. Do not trifle with that moon witch or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow.
Why do you care so much? For fuck's sake. Potato chip. There we go.
I should have stayed quiet. You want the truth? Fine. I worship Shah, mistress of the night, Saluna's twin and foe. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it.
Heavens forbid. We're all entitled to our secrets.
I mean, I don't really care who you worship. We got bigger problems.
True. I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner.
Now that the cat's out of the bag, so to speak, you want to tell me more?
Talk to me later. We've got more pressing matters to see to right now.
Alright, fair enough.
That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
biggin.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
Hi.
What's this? Something weak, something tender. Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat.
You're injured. There's still half a spear lodged in your head.
It's a splinter. I've gutted bigger threats than you with worse.
Just allow me to leave. I've no threat to you or your cub. Shadowheart, help me. Dice do not like me today.
You're small, weak. Killing you would be a waste of time.
That's right. I'm
You
so
can go,
weak.
but you make one wrong step and I'll rip you to shreds.
Even be enough for a snack. Not worth the calories you'll expend to kill me. Let's get out of here before she changes her mind.
As much love as I hold for Baldur's Gate, these frontiers delight me as much as any bustling street.
You can't be serious. This is a howling wasteland. I haven't even had a bath since the abduction. I must reek of livid slime.
Okay, I've seen wastelands.
Sure,
See
but
all
think of
this
the
green
stories
shit
you'll be
in
able to
water?
tell.
That's not a fucking wasteland, it's a forest. Alright, we're gonna... There it is.
Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
Who cares
Bloodless
about
pig
something?
meat.
It's dead. Let's go. The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brainworms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
Really? 11.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. Examining the corpse, you see 2 small puncture wounds in its neck.
And is it dead enough for you?
These marks are strange. Do you recognize them? And this is a wasteland of people nor dark alleys to find food/people in. I mean, yeah. Also, welcome, Zakeo.
It's been drained of blood with wounds in its neck. It's been killed.
But at the
by a
moment, we don't
vampire.
know he's a
I
vampire.
didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to worry
We're
you.
about to find out.
They are ferocious creatures. But don't worry. I'll keep watch tonight. We won't have to worry about nocturnal visitors. Now please, let's go.
Now, before we
Do you
do...
have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
Not one in particular. The city is a veritable feast of sweethearts.
You must be eager to get back, then. Slimmer pickings out in this wilderness.
Do you have to sound so creepy, Astarion? Pupper! Hi.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
What happened here?
I told you to go.
Let's look at his collar.
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch.
You're Scratch, aren't you? Where? It's alright.
You know my name? Interesting. A predator wouldn't care to learn it. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
an elf would make a good night watch, as they only need 2 to 4 hours a night long rest. He doesn't sleep anyway. This is true. Floof, I am not eating the dog. What the hell is wrong with you?
Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
Stupid autocorrect. Uh-huh. Is it autocorrect, or are you letting the intrusive thoughts win? What happened to your friend exactly?
We were attacked. Cackling, furry things on 2 legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
Fine, you can travel with me if you like.
No, I won't leave him.
Well, if he doesn't wake up, follow my scent. I have a can.
If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
Alright. Well, we technically don't need to take a long rest. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Mainly to advance some plot stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna need this. I'm just gonna take that. Save food. Don't eat. Just. I mean, yeah. I only used 1 spell slot. I can try it. How much food do I have, though? I've got 707 camp supplies.
I would have words with you.
Just saying. I think we're in a good spot for food, but yeah, we'll try it.
Is life
Alright.
does it serve some other purpose?
Okay, none of them need to talk. But we are going to talk to Shadowheart. Because she said to talk to her later about her Shar stuff. It's later now.
Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too. Now, as for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him?
He's a devil. Shouldn't trust him. Simple as
No
that.
doubts at all. He seemed powerful and very knowledgeable about our problem. Not the worst prospect we've stumbled across. As long as you can look past what he is.
I'm not gonna just change my mind. We can't trust Raphael.
Good. That's what I wanted to hear. He's clever. My order uses the same tactic when dealing with enemies of Shah. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt is sufficient. When actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for their torturer. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food. Us.
I didn't realize you were so well-versed in mental and emotional torment.
Aren't you glad that I am? It's an effective trick. Watch out for it. And for Raphael.
Why were you in pain before?
The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
Why would Shar subject you to such a thing?
I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons.
What causes it to hurt you?
It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me. punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random.
Okay.
I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure.
How can you manage living with such a thing?
It's less difficult than you might imagine, when you can't remember life without it. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss, and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
Okay. So about Shar.
I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
No problem with Shar worshippers, if that's what concerns you. DC 5.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this. I am indeed a disciple of Shah, Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. I assume you've heard of her?
Remind me.
My Lady Shah is the Night Singer, the patron of darkness and loss.
Fascinating. Please continue.
Most fear the dark, like children, because in darkness they see their fears reflected. But Shah teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. Pain, hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts. We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals.
Well, don't take this the wrong way, but please don't stand gloriously naked in front of the Twitch gods, because that'll get me banned. How exactly do Shar worshippers turn people to their goddess?
We tear down the lies the world is drunk on. The institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found. There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths.
Well, I'm not going to cast judgment on your belief, but I think it's a little much for me.
Curious. Most are afraid of my lady. I think I did well by joining you. Most agreeable company.
Well, I mean, Shar herself sounds fucking insane. But you don't. I mean, you got the act down real well, but I sense some conflict in you.
You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask?
Well, what drew you to Shar?
She took me in when no one else would. Without her, I wouldn't be alive. She's my mother. She nurtures me, cares for me, loves me. Don't believe the lies the Selûnites tell.
Alright, well, tell me something about yourself besides Shar. Besides tadpoles.
What? Besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant?
You'll have to point out night orchids to me if we ever pass them.
It's a deal.
Anything else you care to share?
No, I can't. I mean, I literally can't. There's certain things I can't remember right now. Shah's secrets must be preserved above all else. All who worship her know this. I have had certain memories suppressed, voluntarily, so that I can serve Shah without compromising her. If I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored.
You've had memory suppressed. That seems extreme.
Of course. It is an act of faith, not to be undertaken lightly. Shah will reward me when I succeed.
Well, I can't help but feel you and I might have missed a chance to connect. Truly connect.
I think I know what you mean. There's an undeniable rapport, and yet we haven't made time for each other. Time alone. Easily remedied, if you like. I know a place.
I like that. Just lead the way.
Not just yet. Let's choose our moment. Some quiet night, when the others are asleep and there's no distractions, I'll come for you.
Sweet. And just in case that night is tonight, I was playing on another game first. I'm just gonna make sure that I've got certain things. There we go. Oh shit. Wanted to make sure this was stream friendly. Alright, I guess we can make the rounds.
Now there's a bloody devil trailing after us. Well, this gets better and better. Shop around, he said. He seems sure we won't find anything. And he might be right. We've had no luck so far.
He's not. We still have options.
Maybe. But all that, take your time, I'll wait nonsense. He's playing with us. He reminds me of, well, someone I used to know. And someone that liked to play with people. You're a warlock. You understand how dangerous the wrong deal can be.
I do. We can't fall into whatever trap Raphael's planning.
Indeed, we can't. We have to figure out what's happening. Why we aren't changing, what's planned for us, and why a devil is suddenly taking an interest. If we can answer those questions, we might have a chance. And if not, well, we'll be exactly where this Raphael wants us.
This devil Raphael flaunts his paltry wings as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not? Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my Queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy.
Okay. What does that mean, Kithrak?
Githyanki Knights, the riders that chase the Nautiloid. They are the commissars and enforcers of my Queen Vlaakith's will. Vlaakith bestows no greater honor. To wield a Kithrak's silver sword is my destiny. I will earn my queen's favor, and I will conquer every layer of hell should she command it.
In Asterian's voice. Well, you look like a warlock more than a warlock. I like it. Floof. Well, why are these knights chasing the Mind Flayer ship?
The Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase, to penetrate the hells. This is unusual. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but to the horizon. Vlaakith's sight pierces the many planes.
See, if Floof say that, Floof gets in trouble. But if I add Asterian's voice, well, yeah, because that's something Asterian would probably say.
The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with A hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think?
Spare me the parables. I have no intention of bargaining with the likes of him.
That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with.
A stick.
And then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure. But the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
Do you feel as flattered as I do? Invited to dine with a devil.
Devils rarely approach mortals without some sort of nefarious intent. It'd be wise to avoid him. Why will have no horns? Why will have no horns? Because we haven't met Karlach yet!
Don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation merely illustrates his own. I think he wants something from us. Badly. And in that knowledge lies our opportunity.
Oh, okay. But what is it that this devil wants so very badly?
Our souls. But I suspect that's but his opening offer.
Let me play the devil's advocate. The man is too eager. Do not dismiss his offer out of hand.
If there's one quality all the denizens of the hells embody, it's ambition. A quality they share with many humans, come to think of it.
And how do you propose we beat a devil at his own game?
By figuring out his true intentions. Fact one, there's something very strange and very powerful about our tadpoles. Fact two, a devil offers to take it away. Devils aren't known to aid mortals out of simple kindness.
God. You got the mod for Gnome Raphael?
We must be the key to getting it.
I thought about getting it, but...
So, I say for now, we wait. If I'm right, Raphael will seek us out
at least
again,
not
and
for
when he
this
does,
playthrough.
There's a mighty bargain to be made.
Remember his Cormyrean rhyme?
Also, I wonder if the Gnome Raphael mod will also shrink his devil form. That'd be hilarious. So, just partial rest, okay?
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
Can't believe I didn't see it. We even found the boar you snacked on.
It's not what you think. I'm not some monster.
Are you?
I feed on animals. Boars, deer, kobolds, whatever I can get.
Kobolds.
I'm just too slow right now. Too weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer. Fight better. Please.
Why didn't you tell me?
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me.
Alright.
Thank you. Do you think you could trust me just a little further? I only need a taste. I swear.
Fine. But not a drop more than you need.
Really? Of course. Not one drop more. Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
It's like a shard of ice into your neck. A quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches. Your pulse quickens.
You know, if I persuade him to go off, I'm going to need to waste a spell slot to get the restoration. But if I let him continue and he
losing yourself,
kills me,
you can feel your blood racing, coursing through both
I just
your
need
bodies.
to use a scroll revivify, and I've got like a bunch of those.
Starts to spread. You feel a little cold, but that's all. There's no more pain, no more fear, no more struggle. It's all over.
Oh no. Something terrible's happened.
There is work to do.
Alright, let's see here. Actually, I'm going to make him do it.
What a day.
Take you. Death's close at hand.
And now, to chug like 300 potions.
I'm fading fast. I must heal.
No. It looked intimate, but we're not romancing the vampire. We're romancing the half-elf. I just decided that because of some mods, I didn't want to waste a spell slot to cast Restore. I'd rather have Asterion just waste a scroll Revivify and then just drink a shit ton of infinite potions. Also, what the hell, Asterion?
You're here? Thank goodness. I was worried about you. You looked a little ill last night, but you've certainly recovered.
Ill? You killed me!
Killed feels like a strong word. Not many corpses have your vigor. Now, I admit I got carried away last night. I apologize. But look at you now, perfectly healthy. So let's not fall out over this. We still need each other, after all.
You're right. I can't lose any of my allies.
That's the spirit. A team once again.
It's clocking out to you.
And of course,
Yeah, I let Asterion
be repeated.
drink it all because I figured I'd just punish him by forcing him to use his scroll Revivify instead of wasting one of Shadowheart's spell slots, and then I just drink a shit ton of potions. It better not.
Now, was there anything else?
So about you biting me.
I've already apologized. What more do you want? Unless you're looking for another nibble.
No. I need to know how we'll feed you in the future.
No innocence. You have my word.
Crash vampire.
Only villains that we need to kill anyway. After all,
I'm thinking about it.
I can fight with all my weapons. Teeth, included. And if I happen to drain the occasional bandit during a fight, what's the harm? They're just as dead.
Sounds good. Glad we can agree.
As am I. I'm starting to feel a little peckish already.
Tell me about your
Why
history.
do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave. A vampire spawn.
Full
Kept by the
concentrated
Tsar
power
family.
of the sun.
Absolutely.
Oh, I am so tempted to do that. I've never
I was
actually
never able
done
to
that.
resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again.
How does someone become a vampire exactly?
It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free and a true vampire.
Do you have any idea how much that hurt? Okay, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that without killing myself in the process, but yeah. In theory.
People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen.
Well. Scratch! Come on. Here, boy.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Sorry about what happened to your master.
Master. Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Who is that good boy? I mean, they give me the option, so who is that good boy? That's right, you are. You're a good boy. Alright, kill seems fine. Okay. So let's head out.
Astarion, which of us would you rather feed on if he had free reign?
Shadowheart wants to talk.
Ah, Will, no question. He's strong, fast, and righteous. I'm salivating already.
Interesting.
Hmm.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Something important.
Well, I'm intrigued. Do continue.
I could have died in that pod, back on the Nautiloid. You could have died, spending precious moments trying to free me, but you did it anyway. I owe you my life. I'm trying to say that you've earned my trust in a way very few ever have. I want that to mean something. I want you to know more about me, at least from what I can remember. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a Dark Justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a Dark Justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready.
Floof.
Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable.
Floof goes in Scratch's voice. I hope you're doing well, friend. I was told to call you Horlock by the one who smells of blood. Is that all right with you, friend? No, Scratch. That's not something I'd like you to call me. Now, I need to go talk to the one that smells of blood, because he's got an appointment to the full concentrated power of the sun. Do you think she'll ever relent and make you a Dark Justiciar?
I don't know. Perhaps if I succeed in my mission and reach Baldur's Gate. Hope has little place amongst Lady Shah's children. It's an illusion, a distraction.
He'll hydrate and stretch.
I hope my time will yet come.
And Floof did. You've already done the thing, Floof. I understand why be so secret about such an ambition.
Dark Justiciars are hated by many, judged to be ruthless
So many
fanatics.
dancing hamster emotes.
Even the few who would accept a follower of Lady Shah would likely balk at a Justiciar in their midst. But there's a simpler answer to your question. I simply forgot about the desire I had until I saw some things that reminded me. Now, I can't get it out of my mind.
Go for the ice. We're a long way from getting boo. Well, thank you for sharing, Shadowheart.
Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
Alright, first, we need to head back down to the Owlbear Cave.
Seems like a pack of goblins swarmed the owlbear.
She deserved better than that.
Poor owlbear. The Oak Father's Embrace. We can give that to somebody coming up soon. Head of a broken spear. There it is. Shaft of a broken spear. Put them together, and you got the vision of the absolute. Now, we'll just take this egg. Yoink.
Owlbear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
Okay, now we're gonna head north. Because that's where the map says we might find the Advocatus Diaboli, aka Karlak. Because Floof is right.
Killed a few giant bats in my day.
Will's head right now is
But never
boring. We
hunted
need
a
to give
val-
him some accessories.
Just to remind you, I'm merely a spawn. It won't count. But if you well, I'm happy to recommend one.
Go this way. Yoink. Yep. And this way.
Starion, how is the rat diet going?
It may soon come to an end if you don't shut your mouth.
Hello.
A key. Wonder what it opens.
See, Floof. Here's Karlak. Safe and sound. You okay?
One horn. This is the devil Will has been tasked to kill.
You there. Are you from Elturel?
Me? I wish.
You're big.
Met some of the Elturians who got trapped in the Hells, though. They did less time than me, but no easier. Oh, fuck me. It's you, from the Nautiloid. Please tell me I found you before those so-called Paladins of Tyr did.
First, I'd like to know how you control those flames.
Nice of you to ask. Lately, I've gotten used to being called Devil. No follow-up questions. The truth is, well, it's a long story, and I'll tell it, but...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood.
Surprised Will hasn't popped in
You
and
saw
said,
it
"Hey,
from
you!"
above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
It's the tadpole in her head. It connects us.
Fuck's sake. Mountains as far as the eye can see. Guess that explains the voices. From that peek I got into your head, you've made some inroads trying to get the thing sorted. But alas, no joy. I'm Karlak. And you are?
I'm Arella.
Well met, soldier. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? A little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You
That'd
already
help.
know I fought in the Blood War. I was good at killing demons. Really good. So good, Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. Took me 10 years to properly escape, but now I'm free. Zariel sent goon after goon to hunt me down. But believe me when I tell you, I'm not going. The latest yappy little dogs she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as paladins of Tyr. Want to help me take them down?
Sure.
Fuck yes. They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. After we've mopped them up, we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
You want to just team up with some blood-stained killer? Because I'm fine with that.
Thank you, Asterion. Sounds like a great plan.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off.
I mean, I'm fire resistant.
Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to join.
Well, since you didn't want to pipe up, go back to camp.
Excellent. Let's go.
And we need to get you outfitted.
You haven't got some laughing
Okay, so Karlak is gonna be a barbar. Danger sense, Sand and feet, and the feat is gonna be Great Weapon Master. Alright, so she got Searing Smite, which is great and all, but it's a spell. And she can't use that while she's raging, so... Wild Heart or Berserker? I actually kind of like the Wild Heart better. Bestial Heart. Okay. Bear. Unrending Ferocity and have resistance to all damage except Psychic. Tiger. Let's do that one. But we don't want piercings, because piercing's stupid. Hey! Excuse me. Alright, then we're going to give you Athlete. Up your strength. Fine. She's getting the piercings. Whatever. Let's see here. Let's do tough. Give her more con, or more health. She got branding smite. We're gonna make her mobile so she can move faster. And level 6. Animal aspect. Aspect bear, strength, and carrying capacity. Chimp. Croc. Eagle. Elk. That's a good one. Honey badger, stallion, tiger, wolf, wolverine. Let's do elk, because it's just straight up movement speed. Then we're going to give her savage attacker. Alright, so let's go ahead and do... And then... Let's give you the Oak Father's Embrace. I've got some extra cloaks for you. Let's give you the Ring of Power. Yeah, scrolls. Okay. Don't think I've got... Oh wait, I do have a great weapon. There you go. Okay, put that on. for Fashion Souls reasons. Let's see here. Saluna, Ball, Thunder, Tear, Kellingswood, Sunstray, Sirik, Timora, Tempest, Suna, Merkel, Bane, Leotard, Giddy, Aqua, Loth, Bahamut, Jurgle, Pelor, Sash. I think Arella is actually a Jurgle. Talos, Corellian, Ao. Let's do that.
Come on, let's go.
All right. Combine. All right. Okay.
Looking ahead.
Well, let's go smacketh the so-called paladins of Tyr. You guys all suck. Before we do that, I'm just gonna...
How about a dragon? Would that worry you?
Hello, I would like to buy some things. And
Need
sell
any
some
supplies? We've fewer mouths to feed now.
things. How many did you lose?
2. Both stalwarts of Tyr, sworn to uphold justice.
What happened to
The
you?
Lord of Justice sent us after a devil haunting this area. We squared off against her. We lost.
I see.
Talk to Anders if you want the details. I don't have it in me to recount the horror.
All right. I would like to see what you have to trade. And I'm going to give you that, 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 that. That, that, that. That. And that. Hey, where did you get this? This looks awfully familiar. Shut up. Alright, and you have food, bomb, food. Buy one of those. Let's see here. Don't Don't forget to pickpocket them before you murder them. Funnier fight when they're without weapons.
In Tia's name.
I don't think I can get... I mean, I can try.
Please, no more. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you.
Do I have a potion of invisibility? I do not. Well, balls. There's really only one person I need to take their weapon away from. And that's the main guy. But I don't think I'm going to be able to get to him. Well, let's see. Hiding successful. Fantastic.
Don't look now. Quick and easy. Not even a challenge.
Let's get going. Let's move.
Ah, fuck.
You've been caught red-handed.
Oh, that's right. Okay, well. So I can't steal his big sword. Because he's got it equipped. So, good idea, but didn't work. Although...
Let's get on with it.
Let's see here. Prepare spells. We can get rid of Sanctuary and instead put in Command, so he's forced to drop his weapon.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Please, no more. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home.
Detecting thoughts.
The Archduchess will be delighted when we
Can
return
hydrate.
with Karlach's head on a pike.
Stretch. You don't feel Karlach. You want to kill her on Zariel's behalf.
I never was good at playing the coward. There is no beast here or in the hells I fear. Not with her ladyship's protection. Least of all this dog. You do well to reconsider your alliance with this animal. She destroys all she touches. Useful in the blood war. Frighteningly dangerous anywhere else. Rage all you want, Karlach. Burn with the might of the hells. Zariel will find you. She will bring you home in pieces. And your little friends will have to watch. Unless we feed you their eyeballs first.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
And that, Your Honor, is how the fight started.
This will do nicely.
Alright, okay, at least Shadowheart goes before this fucker. So we're just gonna... Alright, fine. There we go.
Gods, it's hot in here. Heading out.
I would like to rage! Hey.
Can't give up. Not now.
Alright. Ah, shit.
Got to press
Here. And I'm going to command you to drop your fucking weapon. God damn it. Can I get a do-over? There we go. Ow. Ow. Oh, Tears protection. You think that's gonna help? Chaos Bolt! Cold damage. Hi there! Thank you for selling me all your shit.
These boots have seen everything.
Miss me. Oh, I did have that. Never mind. Okay. Oh no, Asterian's got a whole person on him. But Asterian's not the one you need to worry about there, sister.
Soldier.
Fuck them. Fuck Zariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Sorry, I won't get near you again. I'll make sure of that.
That's right, she won't. She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger.
Alright, get out of here! Run! Well. I think that fight went well. Yeah, she's really doing a number to the place. And I gave her a sword that lights everything on fire. I don't see how this could turn out worse.
That ought to do it.
Hey, how's it going? You doing all right there?
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look?
Hot.
Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down.
I met someone who might be able to help. Smith, who worked in the Hells for a time.
Well now, maybe I could make his acquaintance. A Titan screw or two might let me keep a little calmer. Maybe even manage a pat or bump without burning someone to death. It's been a long time. Let's go find your friend before I blow a gasket. Lead on.
Well, first...
Ugh. That corpse is riper than...
Scale mail, medium armor. Blink. Alright. Dental collector. A ledger containing details of the total house's takings for the current year, 1492 DR. Most entries are neatly written, listing the travelers and amounts in gold paid, but the text on the most recent page is smudged and rambling. 9 Marpenoth, 4 merchants with a single wagon of sundries, 25 gold. 12 Marpenoth, Flaming Fist Company and 15 Fists of Gauntlet, 100 gold fee waived. Fists don't pay tolls, they extort. 21 Marpenoth, brewer and 2 guards bringing cakes to Walking's Rest, 35 gold. 2 Uktar, 7 farmers, no goods, no gold, wounded, warned us to leave. 3 Uktar, sent a courier to request extra guards of relief. 7 Uktar, more farmers carrying too many to count, no goods, carrying their own dead. 11 Uktar, road untenable. 16 Uktar, preparing to abandon post. Alright, Asterion.
Careful, I bite.
Go get it.
Be careful. There are traps about. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
So what is Asterion? Okay, he's got the +2 chain shirt, so the scale mail is going to be a downgrade. Yeah.
Traps. That's curious. Be careful. There are traps about.
Religious cloak.
Be careful. There are traps about. Be careful. There are traps about.
Not sure why you need to really roll high to disarm a vent. You just kind of plug it up. Alright, I need the 2 tanks to come over here. Because Asterion needs to disarm traps. And I'm light.
What am I missing?
Well, hello. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. Be careful. There are traps about.
Also, short rest. No, open that. Pick up the great sword. Quarterstaff. Great axe +1. Great sword. Added armor. 2 gold. 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 Necklace.
Into my pocket.
Shield. Potion. Chest. Gloves of heroism. Those are for paladins. We don't have one yet. Helmet. Gloves. Great sword. This is an excerpt from the play A Pleasurable Deal, banned in no fewer than 4 cities for its lewd content. Its scandalous nature led to a number of widely distributed and illicit printings. Narrator. Come here, fair folk, a tale now lost to time. In grief this man well sunk to the depths sublime. A gift he sought to win his lady's heart, our Cambion smiled, for now the game did start. Enter Robert. Male tiefling, crying, Carlyle. Stage right, flash of smoke. Weep not, young man, for though free your wife has fled, and comfort found in comrade's arms and bed, she licks her lips and cries his name, oh my! And now you seek to be the apple of her eye. How does a stranger know such things, I ask? I watch you from the shadows, and I see your shame and griefs for nature's malady. You seek to win your lady and her bed, to have your name upon her lips instead. You know my curse, my pain, my grief, my woe. Of you I know, you seek a larger hoe, to plow, fair maid, and sow a seed to grow. But lack do ye a mighty horn and mast, with which to guide a maid to bed and fast. Okay! That was, definitely a thing. We're just gonna leave that there.
Can't give up now.
Okay. Let's head back to the Grove. We'll sell some shit, buy some shit, and introduce Karlak to Damon. And then we can probably long rest. Like, actually long rest.
Need anything else?
Of see your wares.
But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
I know, you keep telling me that. Okay, get rid of that, get rid of that. 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 Hold on to one great sword. All right. Go and get the black razor. Ringmail +2, and Shadowheart has, I think, Ringmail +2, right? Yep, okay. I'm gonna get the Scroll of Fireball. And Ice Storm. All supplements open. Let's get another one of those. Another one of those. Another one of those. One of those. Words. Okay.
Sylvanus be with you.
What does the Ring of Power words do? Oh boy. Power word kill, power word kneel, and power word decimate. Okay. Power word kneel. Speak a word of malevolent forces, or malevolence, that forces your enemies to kneel and inflicts an agonizing curse. Power word decimate. Shoot a bright beam from your fingers that explodes upon contact, causing significant destruction to everything in the vicinity. Power word kill. Compel an enemy to die instantly. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. That sounds funny. Alright, and then put that in there. Put that in there. Put that in there. Okay. And my scroll. I'm gonna put that in there. That in there. And that in there. Okay. So what does this look like? Actually, I kind of like that better. Doesn't look as violently evil. Open. I think I used your gall. Or turtle. Yep. That's about right. Okay, let's show camp clothes. Yeah, I like that better. Okay. Yay, murder. Yep. Murder! Actually, hold on. You guys cool if I test this out? Should I do this? Chat? Should I test power word kill on the creepy guy? Alright, Floof says yes.
Took a life, now yours will be taken in turn. A fair exchange, perhaps.
Examine. He's just fucking dead. Alright. Fun's over.
This is a nightmare. We're exposed now.
Let's see here. Power word kill is
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
just an action. I can do it however many times I want. Holy shit. Again. Fine. Last time though, Floof.
Took a life, now yours will be taken in turn. A fair exchange, perhaps.
There you go.
This is a nightmare. We're exposed now. Easy money.
What will we do for work when we get to the city?
Whatever we... Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel.
Now I have to wonder.
Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel.
Can I...
The devils were delighted when your city
Oh
was
wait, I
swallowed
won't
up.
be able to get the chance until Act 3,
thought
but I
we had
wonder...
you for keeps.
Could
Glad
you
you got out.
power word kill
Lucky.
Mizora
Looks like you did too. And
after she breaks the
brought
pact?
some infernal machinery with you.
Like, what will happen?
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help, but I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Vernus. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Where should we look for infernal iron?
I've sensed some during our travels. It has a pull to it. Absolutely magnetic, once you know what you're looking for. I can show you where I'd look.
Please do. We'll keep our eyes open for some iron.
Meanwhile, I've still got plenty of weapons and armor in stock if you're looking to load up.
Alright, ooh, we got some slaying arrows. Take one of those. Arrow of many targets. Oh, Asterian's gonna have fun with that. And a knight's cloak. Alright.
Forged from the heart.
What I wouldn't do for better tools.
Shame the goblins didn't kill me, too.
Alright. Well, let's go back to camp. Okay. What sword does Lae'zel have? The Black Razor. Okay. Fair enough. So, Karlak is also going to get the Black Razor. Because that one levels up with her. Okay.
No one stopped me yet.
One horn, the stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
I mean, you
Well,
saw
are the
her
gods damned? The blade of frontiers.
earlier today, Will.
Thought I'd shaken you
You're
for
a little
good.
slow on the uptake there.
That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Karlak, the archdevil Zariel's gladiator, come to burn the Sword Coast to ash.
You got it all wrong, Will. Karlak's not about to hurt anyone.
Well, not counting the fuckers that need a good hurting.
Not helping.
Shut it, devil. I know your kind. A heart darker than a shadow's nightmares. You'd cut a child's throat just to taste the blood.
A devil? I didn't take the blade for a fool.
I mean, his intelligence and wisdom aren't that great.
Through you, the fire of the first.
He's charismatic and dexterous.
Karlak, tearing through demons across a blood-red landscape of fire and volcanic cinder, the front lines of the blood war. With every swing of her axe, Karlak fulfills Mistress Zariel's purpose.
Proof, clear as summer sky. It's over, Karlak. It's time you feel the sting of the blade.
I've tried to tell you. I'm not what you think I am.
Another vision. Karlak's blade rays slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Will shudders with Karlak's desperation. She is a victim of the blood war, not an agent of it.
By Balduran's helm, No, I will not be tricked.
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
Because she didn't have a choice. Stand down. You saw what I saw. Karlach is not a danger.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
No! Devils cannot be trusted!
She's a fucking tiefling, Will. God, you're stubborn. Karlach's not a devil and you know it.
Would you listen to sense? This doesn't have to end badly for either of us.
Everyone like
you know
that.
monsters better than anyone. Can't you look in my eyes
Including
and
Will.
see I'm not a devil?
You don't know what this means. You don't know what you're asking me to do.
I'm asking you to live, Will. I don't want to hurt you. And to be frank, I'd rather not find out how the blade got his name. I swear to you, on all I am, I'm not what you think.
Shit! Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce. I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise not to lose sight of it. Even when the hells burn hottest.
That was ominous.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlach.
Does it? Pretty loud.
Fair. But still, the man's got a reputation for being lethal with that blade. I'm glad it's on our side.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
Someone set you on Karlach's tail. I'd like to know who this source of yours is.
I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
Penance? Should I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
It seems like Will and Karlach will play nice from now on. Saves us having to pick sides.
Let's go ahead and actually use a long rest. All right. Go ahead and get the buffs.
It's been a day, Scratch. Come here, boy. My faith will guide me.
Drink your juice. Hello, Enzo. Thank you for the resub. 3-month streak, nice. Welcome to stream.
What to do?
We're still pretty early in Act 1. In fact, I'm gonna pick up Will, and we're gonna head to Joaquin's Rest.
I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in.
You can take Carly's
I
place.
like how you think.
How's stream going good? But in this Tale of Baldur's Gate, I am Arella, a Sorlock, Tiefling, and I've got mods on, so I'm fairly overpowered. Like, I'm a much higher level than I should be at this point. But I've beaten the game multiple times before, so fuck it, who cares? Power, power! I've got one of these for later. But yeah, we're gonna go rescue Will's dad from his, not his dad, but,
There are important matters to discuss. Parched and peckish.
no. Hold on.
Me too.
There's something I've been wanting to share with you, if now's a good time.
I'm all ears.
It's difficult to put into words.
Oh yeah, this game looks
I
fantastic.
think it might be easier to just show you. Use the tadpole. The connection. Come into my mind.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I trust you.
Also, Shadowheart is our love interest for this game.
I don't remember how it started. Only
Sounds
how
scandalous.
it ended. I was fleeing.
Well, I mean, she starts off evil, but you can turn her, or you can redeem her. And that's my intention. Through the power of love. This is probably why she's scared of wolves. That's not creepy at all. Ew.
She asked my name. I can't remember what I said. I can't remember anything before those words. All I know is she saved my life and gave me a new home with Lady Shah. It hurts.
Some Thanos level lore. The lore in this game is deep. Larian did a great job with this. Oh man, I failed the religion save. That one scene from Infinity. You might have to describe it to me, but I'll probably pick it up. No wonder you're so dedicated to Shara. You feel like your life to her.
Lady Shah. But yes, her and those who saved me and taught me her ways. The Mother Superior.
Is
She
it the
made me
balance?
who I am.
All things
At
balanced,
least
or
as best as I can
no,
remember.
perfectly balanced as all things
She
should
taught
be.
me.
That one.
Trained me. Punished me when I failed her. Which was often.
Sounds like abuse.
Abuse. Nonsense. The Mother Superior made me strong. For the
Yeah,
Dark
that one.
Lady.
Okay. All right. Well.
So, a vampire spawn and a monster hunter in the same group. We're not going to have trouble, are we?
Whatever killed those gnolls might be nearby.
Excuse me. Since this tadpole, I'm barely a monster at all. I just want to survive, same as you.
I don't see a problem. As long as Mr. Fang there keeps his appetite
Something
in check.
tore right through these people.
Yoink.
They didn't stand a chance.
The creature's eyes roll back in its head, equal parts bliss and agony. She'd eaten, feasted, and yet, looking into her eyes, you can see it wasn't enough. She's still hungry.
Come, see, my flesh becomes new flesh.
Okay.
You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. You watch with cold realization. This isn't the end of one life, but the start of another. Gnolls, vicious, monstrous humanoids can spawn from the corpses of dying hyenas.
Strike while the beast is vulnerable. Alright, so we got Dex, melee proficiency, note that, risky attack, and bloated. Restrain. Alright. Kaboom!
You land a swift strike against her skull. She yelps, then goes still. As the life fades from her eyes, the gnoll within her dies too.
Good.
Stillborn.
Alright, roll initiative, everybody.
On my way.
Okay, Dread Ambusher, you.
To the death.
And items.
Place is overrun with gnolls.
Item of mini targets. Gotta love it.
Wild beasts. Nothing good is born from a corpse.
This place reeks of blood.
Deliver the chest to me unopened. Read the first sentence again. Open it and I will know, because you will be dead. This is not a threat. This is what happened, or what will happen if you open the chest. In F. Alright, well. Hi. Alright, let's get up here.
And move.
Power word decimate. Yeah. Die. Oh my god. Is that holy fire?
That symbol in the blood. What does it mean?
No idea. have Fiend hunting arrows. That way. Okay.
Hear that? Someone's fighting the gnolls. We should help.
Don't be a fool, lad. Shut your mouth and keep your head down. Leave the heroics to them that don't value their own skin.
Asshole! Let's see here. Sorcerer. Let's do fire.
On I go.
Two steps at a time.
Okay. Have you guys been hearing the gnolls and the hyenas? You know what their sounds remind me of? Blue from Blue's Clues. They sound like Blue.
With a shock of psychic pain, the pack leader's mind clamps onto yours. You see yourself through her eyes, a pulsing red cluster of organs. Feast. No. The voice has forbidden this meat. Gnolls see your whole world as a meal. This voice is acting as a leash, but it won't hold them for long. As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Search her mind for the source of the voice.
A memory. The beast daubs the symbol of the Absolute on a cave wall in blood. Buried deep, a tadpole struggles to assert control against the ravenous chaos of her mind.
How How did it
You see drow and goblins restraining her, a mind flayer reaching out. And then the voice, bringing order. Eating this meat was forbidden, but it would lead her to a feast.
She wants meat. Command her to feast on the other gnolls. Roll a 6.
Sensing your presence, the Gnoll's tadpole writhes in ecstasy, echoing your command. Its host will feast on gnoll flesh to control the hunger, to keep her teeth from your throat. Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back.
Alright, now we don't have to worry about that as much.
No escape.
Light on my feet.
Alright.
To me. Moving.
Not at full health, okay. Why, what was my, okay, fine.
On Victor's path.
She's still ravenous, her mind a hungry pit. The flesh of her pack wasn't enough to satisfy her.
I can do this. Okay. Dominate her mind, commanding her to feast on herself. 'Cause that's not horrible at all. Go out like Pizza the Hut. Nom yourself.
Her tadpole responds, thrashing violently, and the fragile tissue of her brain tears and splits. You taste the blood in her throat, feel it pooling in the cavity of her skull. But she still resists.
Harness your willpower and order her to devour herself. Oh my god. I didn't know he could do this.
Your
So
tadpole
crazy.
wriggles, contented, as she tears out her own throat.
Okay. Alright, spells. Well, we've reached level 5, so you know what we have to get. We have to get Fireball now. Replace spell. Floop's like, what the hell did you just do? I commanded her to eat herself like Pizza the Hut. Well, yeah, That's a thing. Alright, we're gonna do mobile. Alright, prepare spells. Not guaranteeing faith. But aura of life. Let's see here for her feet. We'll do Sentinel. You. Let's give you medium armor master. Poor Few. Like, why did I win this? Let's do Shadow Moil. No. No. Wall of Fire. Beguiling influence. And mask of many faces. Let's do Fate Touched. Up your Charisma. And we'll give you Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Alright. Well, that was the thing, everybody.
By the gods, you're a sweet sight.
Hello.
Any of my crew still alive out there?
No.
This whole journey's been one grim sight after another. Gnolls, goblins, drow.
Risen Road's more dangerous than ever. You're the first friendly face we've seen since Eltergard.
Eltergard's a long way from here. Where are you headed?
We're bound for Baldur's Gate. Got some cargo to deliver. But we've a stop to make along the way.
Maybe I should come so you don't get waylaid again?
Thanks, but that won't be necessary. We'll find help at Joaquin's Rest. Listen, you look like you know how to handle yourself. You should meet my associates. We've got our own drinking spot by the tavern. Invitation only. Tell the fellow on the door. Little Serpent, Long Shadow. He'll take good care of you.
Okay. What's in the chest? Your cargo?
Aye, the whole reason we're in this mess. Trinkets for some rich tosser in Baldur's Gate. He gets his shiny baubles. We get a handful of Tarenths.
Tarenths are the currency of the Zentarim, a network of merchants and mercenaries with few scruples.
You're Zentrum. Your people don't deal in bubbles.
You know who we are. Very clever. And you probably also know it's not smart to interfere with Zent business. This is the point when a clever lass like you accepts my gratitude and walks away.
Okay. See you later. Grab that, grab that. Alright, well,
Just a brief respite.
looking at the time, I think this is a good point to go ahead and save. So I'll head back to camp, just, you know.
I would have
the save thing. I've already talked with you, Withers. I don't want to talk to you again. Surprised Gale isn't hungry yet. Whatever. Okay. So that's all the time we're going to have for today. Tomorrow, in the Insanity of Victor Shepard, we're recruiting Tank Baby. And then we're heading to Horizon. Monday, for Final Fantasy X, we're going to be continuing our grinding. And also we're going to attempt to take out Dark Ifrit, who I think is in the Sanubia Desert. Then there won't be a stream Tuesday, despite the fact that it's New Year's Eve, because I'm going to be either one of two places. Either one, I'm going to be at or with friends at a New Year's Eve party, or I'm going to be waylaid with a migraine because the weather is going to be saying fuck you. Wednesday, we're going to have a bonus stream. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be doing. I might let you guys pick from like 3 or 4 choices. And if you guys can't pick, then I'll just roll a d4 again. And then Wednesday evening, I'm hoping that the Floof crew can get together and go after Cazador Czar in Carolina's campaign of Baldur's Gate 3 on the PlayStation. Thursday will be the second to last episode of the Ace 5 aircraft showcase, where we look at the Rafales, the Black Widow, the F-35, and the Raptors. Friday in Arkham Origins, we're going to be pursuing the lead we have on Bane's Tracker, and we're probably going to get jumped by the last assassin, Firefly. And then next week, in the Adventures of Arella the Sorceress, we're going to be heading... I thought it was on the journal, but I don't have that one. We're going to be heading to Walking's Rest. Because Will's got something to do there. And we can also follow up on our Zent people that we just rescued. But anyway, thank you all for joining me. I hope you had fun. And I will see you guys tomorrow with Mass Effect 2. Have a great afternoon, everybody.